I'm meteorologist Aaron Lowry. Here we are in Dublin. It's continuing to rain at a pretty moderate rate. The wind has picked up a little bit. Still doesn't look too bad based on what I'm seeing with some of these trees. We do have some relatively strong gusts in the area. It's 73 degrees right now with a 16-mile-per-hour wind from the northeast gusting to 32. These gusts are not even tropical storm strength. So that is good to see. Let's actually have a gander at our temperatures around the region. We're largely in the low to mid 70s right now, so a good bit cooler than what we have been seeing in most of our recent days. Let's check out that drop. How about 20 degrees cooler in Eastman compared to this time yesterday? We're down 15 in Macon, as well as Butler, down 16 in Warner Robins, and down 18 in Dublin. Let's see if I can move this here. 16 for us in McRae. So definitely some nice temperature drops. Obviously very muggy with all the rain and clouds that we are seeing. The winds have picked up a decent amount. You see this 37 right here in McRae? That is the only place right now with sustained winds that are of tropical storm strength. 37 miles per hour or greater is tropical storm, so nowhere else is seeing those conditions. As for the gusts, however, we are seeing some pretty strong gusts out there. Eastman, 40 miles per hour, that's tropical storm force, as is the 38 miles per hour down in McRae. Macon, we're gusting to 26 miles per hour right now, so you're still noticing these winds. Even if they aren't tropical storm force, you're noticing them, but these, for the most part, not hazardous enough to like blowing trees over or power lines, so really good to see that. There is Idalia. It has completely lost its form in terms of that eye. It's weakened a good bit since earlier on. Let's take a look at the stats. 80 miles per hour for the sustained wind, so that's still good for a Category 1 hurricane. Once it gets below 74, it will be back to tropical storm. Pressure continues to rise, 978 millibars, up from 940 this morning, so definitely some weakening there, and we'll see it after it clears out of the Carolinas later on tonight and into tomorrow, venture out to the Atlantic and be gone with us. So nice to see that. I was a little worried with some of the outlooks before about a potential loop around to the south, but that does not look like it would be the case. Now, you can still see where the eye is here on the radar, and you notice it's getting bigger, as in the storm is weakening. The heaviest rain, the eye wall, still just off to the southeast. Some of that has made it into Wheeler and Telfair counties. We do have some active flash flood warnings to the south. Let's see if that's what this is here. All right, so here's what we've still got going on. Tropical storm warnings are remaining in effect. I'm a little surprised the one including Macon is still there. It was set to expire at 1:15, and it is after 1:15 now, and we're still seeing that in effect. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull up that information to know when it's going to expire for us. So there you go, tropical storm warning until Saturday at 11. So basically what this means here is until further notice, it will not stay in effect until Saturday at 11 a.m. Okay, it will get canceled later on tonight. They're just saying, hey, we're gonna keep this here until we know that adverse effects are gone. You can see the tornado watch off to the east. It's been there since this morning and remains in effect until 3 p.m. It has not expanded to the west. It will not expand to the west at this point, but I don't think they're going to cancel it early either. We're seeing it expand further east into the Carolinas. So here's a better look at the heavy rain, and as mentioned earlier, there were some flash flood warnings just off to our south that were including Coffee County and Jefferson Davis County. Well, now they have extended further north and into the southernmost counties of Middle Georgia, being Wheeler and Telfair, as well as Montgomery and Toombs. That flash flood warning is in effect until 7 p.m. later on tonight. So still a good amount of this rain. It's not going to just go away immediately. Even once it starts, or rather once it stops raining, we're still going to have a lot of that standing water that hangs around. That's where that flash flood threat continues. Please, folks, if you don't have to drive anywhere, don't. Always remember, turn around, don't drown.